Hey guys, I am super excited because we are in Portsmouth, New Hampshire today, and I have my good friend Brad back from Kennebunk Savings.
It was great to be here again.
I know, and guess what?
What?
So the first time we ever filmed together was in season 1 here in Portsmouth.
Here in Portsmouth. It was a lot warmer back in season 1.
It was a little bit warmer, but now you're like a totally seasoned co-host.
Well, we're getting there.
You could do the show without me.
Maybe.
He might try and steal my job.
True.
I don't really know. Well, we have a really fun day today. I'm very excited about what we're gonna do. Starting out at this beautifully remodeled hotel that's housed in an 1860s building, we're getting a bit of a history lesson as well as a relaxing stay. Then we head down to an historic playground of sorts and have quite an adventure on the ice. Brad is such a good sport. Then over to a local contemporary art museum that serves as a cultural gathering for the city. And speaking of art, Brad and I get to create some art of our own in a very unique and cathartic way. And we end the night at one of the nation's preeminent jazz clubs.
All right, I'm really excited about today.
Good.
I know you've got some really cool stuff lined up.
I know I'm excited about it, so let's boogie woogie.
Let's do it.
Hello, I'm Amanda McSherry, and welcome to Hotel Thaxter. Hotel Thaxter is a 15-room boutique hotel in downtown Portsmouth, New Hampshire. It's been a church its whole life until my husband and I purchased it 3 years ago. We've done a full renovation to this building, and it was originally the first congregational church, and then recently was the Salvation Army here in Portsmouth. Throughout this building, we've honored Celia Thaxter. She was an artist and a poet, and she also created the first multidisciplinary artist colony out on the Isles of Shoals. She had famous musicians and artists and writers that would come visit the island and visit her home. So within this hotel, we have that represented with her words throughout the property. We have one of her most famous books, An Island Garden, you'll find in each of the guest rooms' nightstands. And we also have a parlor that we've recreated to kind of mimic the parlor that she had at her own house, where she would host these notable artists. The aesthetic of the hotel is French Art Deco, and the black and white kind of represents a blank slate for local artists. We have a lot of local art throughout the property, and also just to kind of encapsulate the finer details that we have to represent Celia here. For this project, I worked with Conant Design Group of Ipswich, Mass. to create inviting and comfortable guest rooms. Guests will find kind of a unique decor throughout that harkens back to Celia's time and also brings in modern amenities as well. During the construction project, we were able to retain some of the key architectural elements of the building, including these grand 14-foot floor-to-ceiling windows.
This hotel is so peaceful, and there's no better way to start my day with a cup of coffee in this great setting. But I'm actually headed out to meet up with Brad from Kennebunk Savings. We're gonna go ice skating, and it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Hotel Thaxter is located downtown Portsmouth. Once you arrive, everything is within walking distance. We're surrounded by amazing restaurants and entertainment venues. Please visit our website or give us a call. We'd love to host you.
Hi, I'm Anne. I'd like to welcome you to Strawberry Bank Museum, one of the historic gems of Portsmouth, New Hampshire. This is a living history museum. It's been here since the 1960s when it was put in place during urban renewal. And at this point in time, it's a 10-acre campus. There's 34 buildings that represent many periods of history from the 1600s up through the 1950s, and a lot of action happening on campus year-round.
All right, so we made it on the ice.
We did.
And we haven't fallen on our face yet. Brad, you did not tell me that we walked right through Kennebunk Savings Terrace.
It's true, it's very exciting. We funded this last
so
year, partially
awesome.
funded it, yeah. And what's great is it's a year-round terrace as well. So they do concerts in the summer.
That's great.
Concerts are up here, and one of the really important things for the ice skating rink in particular was to give handicap access, so it's more accessible to get in here. And as you can see, it's great, sunny day, tables back there, it'll be really good.
And we're gonna get a lesson from Doug here.
Yes.
So Doug, tell us a little bit about what you do here.
Well, I'm the artistic director and one of the founders of the rink here at Strawberry Bank. And you know, the primary goal with this rink, of course, is to bring it to the community, to share the joy of skating, and get people out in the winter and get kids off of their cell phones. And that's really the goal of my company, Ice Dance International, also, is to share the joy of the flight and flow with skating with everybody. And we're lucky to not only bring our programs here to Strawberry Bank, but all over New England, Maine,
that's
and New
great.
Hampshire.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Brad and I are comfortable on the ice, and you know, I can do a couple things here and there.
You look great.
But I do notice that you teach, you know, everyone from the littles all the way through.
Yeah,
right?
we have classes here for youngsters. Even little tots have some classes here at Strawberry Bank.
So cute!
And then we have our community classes. We have a great adult community of skaters that come from all walks of life around here. And thanks to Kenny Bunk Savings as well for sponsoring Ice Dance International. We appreciate your support.
You're welcome.
And but let's have a lesson.
Yes,
yeah,
I love
let's do it.
Yeah, awesome.
We have a huge variety of programming. It's meant to be inclusive of everyone, all abilities. We have public skating every day of the week. We've got learn to skate classes. We have a special session for people with any level of disabilities where Northeast Passage comes here and they bring their adaptive equipment. They bring sleds, they bring ice walkers, they bring volunteers, and we get people out on the ice no matter what.
So Kate, you never know who you're going to run into,
I
right?
know.
New Hampshire is a small place. Dave from Northeast Passage.
Yeah.
We talked about
I
them in
remember them
season
from
one
season
with
one.
adaptive sports. So Dave, why don't you tell us what you're doing here today with your group?
Sure, yeah, we come over every week to offer inclusive skating for people that can't get out and skate on regular skates. And we have people of all different abilities, and really whatever their needs are, we're gonna get them out just skating with everybody else and having a good time on the ice.
Yep, and so you've got the sleds, so this is one of the things you use?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are ice sleds. They have 2 skate blades on the bottom side. And you know, you got two sticks. You can propel yourselves with your arms if your legs don't work for regular skates. And it's just another way to get on the ice safely. And you know, and they use these sleds from, you know, recreational skating all the way up to Paralympic level play. So it's a great opportunity for people to get out.
Awesome.
Really nice.
Yep.
Well, it's nice to see you guys here today.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
All right,
Thank you.
Thanks.
We always want to make sure this rink is available for everyone. So we have free skating sessions on Saturday mornings, no charge for admission. We have tickets and sessions that are available for a lot of our underserved populations in town, including Chase Home for Children, Dover Children's Home, Crossroads House, Families First, Krempel Center. All of these organizations get tickets or kind of a free ride for the season to bring their constituents here and make sure everyone has a chance to be on the ice.
Let's just try a 1-foot glide, because the next thing that you're going to try in skating, where's your balance?
Yep.
Right? You want to always understand how to do that. So I always teach people to tuck their toe right into their ankle, and you're just going to glide. You can do a swizzle and then pick that foot up and find your balance and glide. And this is just a very simple 1-foot glide.
Okay.
And your knees straight ahead. Yeah, and arms just
Going
in front of you. Very good.
Brad,
Nice.
show off.
Whether you're a skater or not, the patio is a great place to hang out. If you're a skater, come on down. We've got hundreds of pairs of rentals. We can suit you up. We'd love to see you here on site soon.
Okay, well, now that I'm at like professional level, Brad, where are we going next?
We're heading to La Maison Navarre, and we're going to talk about Portsmouth, New Hampshire 400.
Fantastic, but this has been great. Thank you, Doug.
Really good.
This was a lot of fun.
Come take skating classes with
Yes.
us.
Yes,
Thank you for
sure.
your
You're
support.
welcome. Absolutely.
And well done. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm John Fifield, Director of Operations for Hanford Supermarkets here in New Hampshire. Hanford has a long-standing tradition of serving our communities and bringing fresh, healthy foods to families throughout the Granite State. Like me, our store managers are from New Hampshire, and we shop Hanford as well, so we understand the everyday challenges of making nutritious choices and balancing a budget. Stop by your local Hanford or visit us at hanford.com to learn more about our commitment to our communities and to take advantage of convenient grocery pickup and delivery options with Hanford to Go.
This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
Kate, it is great to be inside where it's a little bit warmer.
I know.
Maybe a little less dangerous for you, right?
I love ice skating, but you know, you fall every once in a while.
Kate, I want to introduce you to Valerie Rochon.
Nice to meet
She's
you.
from Portsmouth, New Hampshire 400.
Yep.
And I think she's got some really neat things to talk about for the coming year.
Yeah, I've heard really great things about what you guys are doing, and thanks for meeting us here. I've never been here before.
Sure,
Very
it's pretty
cute.
exciting for the 400th, and it's great to meet you, Kate and Brad. And I'm glad we're meeting here so you can warm up, because this is the perfect coffee shop to do that in.
Oh, nice.
La Maison
Okay.
Novare, and they have the best macarons, and Victor taught me how to say that,
Yeah.
and I couldn't get one until I said it correctly, so
All right, good.
Be careful
I'm
when
making
you're
a mental
ordering.
note. So tell me a little bit about the Portsmouth NH400.
Sure. It's a volunteer organization sponsored by the city and many others, Kennebunk Savings included. Thank you very much, Brad. Putting on, we have over 100 events throughout 2023.
Oh, wow.
And we're going to have a huge street event, Street Life 400, one community, 400 years, one dinner, 750 of our closest friends
Yeah.
on one
Wow.
white linen tablecloth table.
That's so great. Well, cheers to you and all your hard work.
Thank you,
Look
Kate.
forward to seeing
Thank you,
it.
Brad. We really appreciate your support. And I understand you're heading over to Mona, the Museum of New Art.
Yes.
We are.
It's a fabulous experience. You will love it. Enjoy.
We're
Great.
excited.
Yep.
Thank you. On to fun things.
Yep. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Shannon, the director at the Museum of New Art Portsmouth. The museum opened in October of 2021. We finished our first year. We've had 3 amazing shows. It's in this renovated YMCA building, which it's been pretty exciting to be a part of the renovation. We have Jimmy's upstairs, Jazz and Blues Club, and it kind of feels like we're creating this cultural end of the street where we're being asked to stretch a little bit in our music taste, and we're being asked to stretch a little bit in our experience with the contemporary art that's being made today. We want to make this level of art and this medium accessible to everybody. You don't have to have experience with it. You don't have to. We want to help the community kind of grow in their relationship with contemporary art. In the spirit of making this level and this caliber of artwork accessible, we're admission by donation. We're a 501c3 nonprofit, non-collecting museum. So we'll always have new shows coming through, and we're always looking to have the artists that are at the top of their career or emerging artists that are really starting to address the issues and ideas of today. Mona's the only contemporary art museum in the Seacoast, but also we're only one of 11 non-collecting museums in the nation. There's an organization of 200 art institutions, and only 11 of them are non-collecting, and we're one of them in the United States. So that's pretty astounding, too. It keeps things moving, keeps things always fresh.
So you guys, what a great place this is. I've had a really great time exploring. Thank you so much for giving us a tour around here. So the museum is located on Congress Street, right below Jimmy's Jazz and Blues, which everybody seems to know. But how can people get more information?
You can check us out on our website, and we're on social media.
Awesome. Definitely worth the trip up, wouldn't you say?
Yep.
Yep.
At Berlin City, we have always known that our success is not solely measured by how many vehicles we sell or service, but also how many lives we touch. Our responsibilities to our associates, our communities, and our planet have guided us for over 4 decades, and they have helped us on our path to become the company that our society wants to exist. Now we're very excited that our Drive for Education program after 11 years has evolved into Keep Driving Foundation. This change and many others will allow us to raise even more money for our communities, our teachers, and our children. We are so happy to begin the next chapter of our charity work with hopes to make an even bigger difference in our states. To learn more, to nominate your school or apply for funding, please go to berlincity.com.
This could be the moment we've been waiting for, the chance to feel alive. And I raise my hands to the sky. What a feeling, time to feel it. This is where it all begins. This is where it all begins.
I'm Brad Page, President and CEO of Kennebunk Savings. Welcome to our bank. We embody our values: trust, integrity, proactive, and empathy, demonstrating it day in and day out for the benefit of our customers, communities, and importantly, our employees. For us, it's more than just the big check moments. Although those are great too, we give over $1 million away each year to our communities. If this is a culture you would thrive in, think about a career with us. Check us out on social media or on our website, where you can really get a sense of who we are and what we do. A promise, a purpose, and people who believe in both. That's Kennebunk Savings.
This is the winter for warm memories of mountain moments. For complete info, visit thecog.com.
Hi, I'm Danielle Mooney, owner and founder of Vent LLC here in the West End of Portsmouth, and we're very excited to have you and show you around. We're an alternative activity space focusing on self-expression and stress relief. So we offer some activities for people to be able to indulge in that. So we have a smash room, rage room, and then we have a paint splatter room, which you guys are gonna be involved in today.
All right, so Danielle, I think Brad and I decided we want to do the splatter room.
Let's do it.
It's just calling our name.
Awesome.
So what do we need for that?
So we're gonna get some gear on first.
Okay.
So we give you some ponchos to protect your clothing, and then we're gonna get some shoe covers on. And then in the room, we'll have some other gear as well.
All right, cool. Let's do it.
Very excited.
So in our splatter room, it's all about creating art with no limits. You get some like paint balloons, you can get brushes and bottles, and you could just chuck the paint everywhere on a selected canvas of your choice. Sometimes people are the canvas themselves. They'll get dressed up in white and create their own like clothing pieces. But you can choose any sort of canvas, and we have boxes for you to like take it home, and once it dries, you can like hang it up wherever you'd like. And we have like some really big ones that are like as tall as me and such as well.
You guys can't come in here because we're about to make a mess.
Yep, truly a mess.
You have to take us seriously in this gear. Bye.
We opened during COVID, and it was for a time where everybody was stressed out, and we really wanted a space for people to come together and feel free to express themselves, to be who they are, with no shame, no boundaries, and really just kind of have fun and bring out the inner child in us.
Ready? I'm gonna do this. Let's hope I make it. I'm nervous.
Throw it hard.
Okay. How did that not break? Oh, it didn't even hit my canvas. Okay, your turn.
Oh, totally missed.
Either did his. This is harder than I thought.
So when people come in to do the smash room, we focus on glass and ceramic items for them to focus on. So there's like bats, hammers, crowbars, there's a frying pan, which is my favorite, field hockey sticks, you can just like drive things off the ground. So yeah, it's all about just like breaking items and just putting our emotions into that and just like really letting go. And we focus on glass and ceramic as well, so that we'll take portions of it and we can tumble it, turn it into like sea glass and mosaic pieces to be reused and repurposed into the community.
Wow.
That's great. I didn't get any paint on it
No,
at all.
not at all.
It's great.
Oh my God. Now we gotta take our booties off. Look at, we got some covering. That was a lot of fun. And I like don't always feel like I'm very good at art. I hate saying that, but I felt like I actually created
you're
something
not actually.
pretty. Let's talk about your giant black spot in the corner. I can't wait for it to dry and hang it in my house. And you're gonna hang it in the Kennebunk Savings headquarters.
It's true. Yep, it's gonna be right outside.
Can't
or
take him
maybe in my
seriously with
office,
paint on his
maybe.
lip.
I don't know.
I can't take you seriously.
Here at Event, we're all about releasing our stress and expressing ourselves in alternative ways. So if you want to come together as family and friends or as a work team, we would love to have you. So check us out at our website or on our social media, and we can't wait to see you.
It wasn't an overnight success. It was years of planning and saving, and really sacrificing to make this happen. What I love the most is that it's a great community that has rallied around somebody who wants to be part of this community, and it's really great to see that support. I'm Joanna Kelly. I own Cup of Joe, a coffee shop and bar in downtown Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
How are ya? Good, thanks. Welcome in.
Cup of Joe was built to create an inclusive environment for people. One of the things that we promote is like, we're totally okay if you come here and sit on your laptop all day and just drink a coffee. That's what I want. I want to create a place that people want to work at. And then, maybe later in the day, want to come and have a beer before they go home. But more than anything, it was a place that, people want to be at. And people feel like when they walk through the doors, like, wow, how have I never been here before? There you go.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
There is not a normal day. And I've learned that becoming a business owner and entrepreneur, that every day is a different day and every day has its peaks and valleys. Yeah, do you need a coffee? Come on. Come on. If we're talking about why I love to live free in New Hampshire, is I love the fact that I can get in my car and drive an hour and a half north and just spend the day in the mountains with my dog and wander around and get lost. Come on. You're 5 minutes from the beach, you're an hour away from the airport. You really have access to everything that's great about New Hampshire.
Go babies.
I think in New Hampshire, you constantly have a sense of home. And I think part of that is because we are this small, dedicated state, and we foster really great communities.
Good green.
I'm Joanna Kelly, and that's how I live free.
Hi, I'm Mike Labrie. I'm here with my brother Peter, my partner, and welcome to Jimmy's.
Jimmy's Jazz and Blues Club is right here in downtown Portsmouth. We do live jazz and blues 4 to 5 nights a week. But the difference here is we're a supper club. So we actually set you down at your own table where you're sitting with your friends, your family, and you have a full menu. And you get some of the world's best jazz and blues.
We bought the club about 7 years ago, the top 3 floors of which hadn't been occupied since 1959, when its use as a YMCA ceased, and it was just crying out to be resurrected.
We didn't want to just renovate and start new. We wanted to have that nod to the original 1905 building that opened. And most of the woodworking, most of the floors that you see are the original floors from the original build.
And one of the first things that we undertook was to strip the front of the building and rebuild it exactly as it had been built in 1905, even going and finding the same brickyard in Virginia where the original yellow bricks were made. And the city, especially the Historic District Commission, was very, very thrilled to have the work that we did on the front of the building.
One of the biggest names we've had was Herbie Hancock. We had to literally
take the front window on the 3rd floor out of the building and bring his piano in. Took us a good 8 hours to get the piano through the window and up on stage. But he gave one of the most mind-blowing performances for 2 shows a night for 2 nights.
And while the piano was going through the window, Herbie Hancock himself was FaceTiming and watching it go through the window. He posted that video on his own personal website, and within the first week they had 300,000 views. So it was rather spectacular marketing, as it turned out. My father, James Labrie, our father, James Labrie, grew up in Portsmouth, and he was highly involved in the community and helping a lot of people and nonprofits, etc. And so we felt that it was important to honor him when considering a name for the club. So that's how we came up with the name Jimmy's. And I kind of feel like he's here with us in the building, enjoying the music with us.
This place is really beautiful.
It really is. There's a lot of assets in the Portsmouth area that make Portsmouth what it is. But to have a club like this and a location and what they've done with the building and the respect of history, it's just absolutely tremendous to be able to have something like this so local.
Yeah, and listening to them talk about the renovation and how long it took and how the details, it was so important for them.
Yeah, incredibly careful with the building and with the music, and that's really impressive.
I am coming back 100%, and it was really nice to have this experience. But cheers to you,
hey, cheers.
my friend.
Yeah.
Another great day.
It was a good day.
That was fun.
Yeah, we did a lot of different things.
You're like one of my favorite co-hosts.
Oh, stop.
Anyway, we had obviously just a really packed full day. This is the 2nd time that we've been in Portsmouth, and we could come here 5 more times and still just create all these great new itineraries. I encourage you to follow mine, but also to come up here and explore for yourself. But until next time, ready to eat some food?
I'm ready to eat some food.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway. Did you get on my chin? Then we end the night at a preeminent... Is that a word now? I've said it too much. Tree. When you hear it too much, it's like preeminently. Isn't there another word? Can I buy another word? Can I buy a vowel?